lights up on an office setting, or rather, what appears to be a quiet back or break room of an office. The stage is dark and quiet for several moments. Soon, though, we hear the sound of a beep, presumably a key card activating a lock. Soon, a door opens and a hand reaches on and turns on the lights. Soon, two people walk onto the stage. Max, around 30, a good looking man dressed in a dressy shirt and khaki pants, and Jenny, also around 30, an attractive woman wearing a dressy casual dress. The two calmly enter onto the stage as Max closes the door behind him. The two carry on a nonchalant, friendly conversation as they enter on.
So, how are you?
Doing good. Doing good. You?
Can't complain. How are things in the legal department?
Ugh, a friggin' nightmare. And Cheryl, our supervisor, is stressing out like crazy. And she's taking it out all on us because of it.
Oof, poor baby.
Yeah, I'll live. How are things in the billing department?
Not too bad, actually. Mrs. Landis, our supervisor, said she was happy with our work and that we can expect bonuses in our next check. Whether it happens or not is up for us to decide.
Knowing Landis, I'd think not.
So, we're totally alone. No one is nearby.
Not a soul.
And you've set our timer for 20 minutes?
20 minutes. All set.
Well, in that case,
Jenny gets a seductive, sexy smile on her face, and she beckons Max to her with her finger. Max grins and goes up to Jenny. The two stare into one another's eyes for a few moments, then, smiling in unison, they embrace and slowly lean in and connect lips in a deep kiss. The two kiss for several moments before finally breaking off in delight.
oh, God, I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too.
I couldn't stop thinking about all this all week.
Yeah, same here.
Why are we wasting time talking then?
The two kiss again, a semi open lipped kiss. They break and re kiss each other a few times, then break off briefly to catch their breath.
Have I told you that you have the nicest, softest lips ever?
Several times, yes.
I have, huh?
Mm-hmm. But I always find it flattering when you do. So you're good.
Oh, shucks, thanks.
Less talking, more kissing.
Got it.
The two connect lips again. They break and re kiss several times, the following conversation ensuing as they do.
Mm. So, Max, I've been thinking about something.
Yeah? What about?
Well, I was thinking maybe next weekend we could go out to dinner and a show.
Jenny kisses Max on the lips, a lingering kiss. Max freezes, not kissing back. After a few seconds, he slowly breaks off the kiss.
Oh, uh, dinner and a show.
Well, yeah.
So you mean like a date, right?
Last time I checked, that's something that happens when two people go on a date.
Oh,
Oh, what do you mean? Oh,
I just, well, I kind of, I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting this.
I mean, heck, why not, right? I like you an awful lot, and I think it's fair to say you like me, right? Why not just take the next step and go on an official date? What do you say? Does next Saturday work for you?
Um, I I'll let you know.
You'll let me know. Gee, you sure how to make a girl feel 10 feet tall, Max.
What? What's the matter?
I'm just kind of shocked, to be honest. I figured you'd say yes in a second to us going on a date. And hey, I asked you. It wasn't the other way around. Aren't you flattered?
Well, sure, sure. I'm flattered. It's just I. Oh,
So come on. Next Saturday? Come on, Maxie babe. Say yes to your little Jenny bunnies. Pretty please.
I'll let you know for sure. I promise.
A beat. Jenny's smile slowly fades. Her flirty, demure playfulness slowly morphs into a hurt, serious, almost angry look.
Max, what the hell? Why do you turn on a dime like this? First you were your usual charming, sweet self. Now suddenly you want to act like you'd rather get your teeth pulled out than go on an actual date with me?
No, no, it's not that. It's not that I don't want to. It's just
That what? Max, talk to me. It's just that what? Max, you'll need to forgive me if I'm a little confused. I mean, ever since we both started working here and we laid eyes on each other, it's been a lot of flirting and a lot of mutual attraction. Then, when we came in here during the Christmas party and kissed for the first time, it was like magic. Then, to add to it, the idea you came up with so that we could see each other without any scrutiny. Every Friday during our break for 20 minutes, we met in this quiet, out of the wayside room to make out. And I gotta admit, it's kind of hot and daring and romantic, but Max, we can only kiss so much before a girl wants more. I like you a lot, like I said, and I want to take things to the next step, an actual official date. Not just the same old makeout sessions in this room.
it's it's not as simple as all that, Jen.
What's so difficult about it? We go on a date, things progress. It's not exactly rocket science unless of course. Oh, oh my god, no. Don't tell me.
Don't tell you what.
You're you're married, aren't you? Or at the very least in a relationship with another woman.
What? No, 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 no. Of course not.
God, that is it, isn't it? I'm the other woman, aren't I? Oh God, I can't believe this. And here me and my girlfriends used to make fun of other women all the time, talking about how they're just trashy hussies, and now I'm the very thing I used to make fun of. Oh God, I don't believe this.
Jenny, I'm not married.
Max eagerly holds up his hand and points to his ring finger.
See? No tan line on my finger. And I'm single too. I've been single for the last 3 years. Just not exactly something I'm proud to admit.
Okay, okay. Thank God. Thank God that's not the case. Well, if you're not married or in a relationship, then what's the holdup, Max? Why don't you just want to go on an official date?
I I just like this arrangement. That's all.
I like it too, to a point, Max. Eventually, the sneaking in here to kiss is going to become stale, and I like you too much to just end things at that. I want us to go out together, want us to go on a proper date.
I think we should get back to work.
No, not until you tell me why, Max. Why are you so steadfast in not wanting to go on an actual date? What are you ashamed to be with me in public? Do you only see me as a toy you can lock lips with? Because I can assure you, Max, I am not just some guy's play toy. I have feelings. I'm a human being. So come on, tell me why. Go on, tell me. What is it? Tell me. Go on, tell me.
I'm scared, okay? I'm scared.
Silence. Max turns away from Jenny and walks a few steps from her. Jenny's surprise at this outburst slowly morphs into concern. She goes up to Max and gently puts a hand on his shoulder, but he shrugs her away gently. Soon, she goes face to face with him and gently puts a hand to his cheek and looks into his eyes.
Max?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. I'm sorry I shouted like that. It was a stupid thing to do. Someone might have heard me.
Never mind that now. Max, talk to me. What's wrong? What did you mean by scared?
It's stupid.
Come on, talk to me, please?
I'm scared. Scared because it's been so long since my last relationship. 3 years, like I said. And since my last relationship broke up, I've been striking out left, right, and center when it comes to dating and romance.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I know it sounds silly, but I'm beginning to think I was never going to find that special, perfect someone for me. But then I met you, and oh God, it's been absolutely terrific,
Really?
really. And as much as these flings have been awesome, you're an incredibly fantastic kisser after all. Part of me really does want more out of it than just making out in this way out of, in an out of the way break room. At the same time, I'm petrified. Scared as hell that I'll do something to blow a perfect thing like you.
Oh, Max.
I know, I know. Grown man like me having high school like worries.
Not at all, Max. Your worries are valid. To be honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about the next step between us two.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same single for a really long time boat, too. I can't remember my last relationship with the guy. Can't even remember the last time a guy so much as looked at me.
I find that hard to believe. Someone as beautiful as you.
You're very sweet. But yeah, it's true. I felt the same way. I was starting to think I'd be alone forever as well. But then we started having this fling, and it made me feel so wanted, so happy. But as nice as these little kissing sessions we've had are, I wanted more too. So I thought it would be one of those things where we'd have a kissing session a few times, then the gimmick would get stale, and we just drift back to being coworkers. But the more we've met here, the more we've talked in the office, the more I've started falling for you.
I've fallen for you too.
That's why I wanted us to go on a proper date. Because of you, Max. Because of you.
The two trail off into silence. Max smiles. Jenny smiles back. Finally, they hug. A gentle, loving hug, then break off and gaze into one another's eyes.
Jenny,
Mm-hmm.
I I definitely want us to give us at the very least a try. Starting with a proper first date.
No fooling?
If you'll have me.
Does this answer your question?
Jenny puts her hands to Max's face, leans in, and engulfs his lips in a deep kiss. Max's eyes droop close as Jenny kisses him for a count of 5, then soon breaks off with a smile as Max, dazed, opens his eyes and dizzily steadies himself.
Question answered.
Oh, you.
Well, looks like our 20 minutes are up.
I guess they are.
Well, back to work then?
Back to work. So, see you next Friday then?
No. See you next Saturday. I'll pick you up at 8.
The two smile and hug lovingly. Soon they break off, and Max opens the door for Jenny as she smiles and heads off. Max stays on for a few more seconds, sighs a happy sigh, then also heads off, turning off the lights and shutting the door as he does so, and our scene comes to a close.